Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to have this opportunity to present the paper, Towards Understanding iOS App Store Search Advertisement, an Explorative Study. My name is Simin Su. I'm a master candidate at Beijing University of Post and Telecommunication. The mobile app industry is in a highly competitive state in recent years. These two figures from statistics show that the number of apps in both App Store and Google Play has increased rapidly, which means more competitive. The fierce competition in mobile app industry means that app developers have to find more ways to manage potential users. However, app promotion is a key step, including two main types. In-app advertising. This kind of promotion is mainly through embedding the ad library into apps. In-market advertising means pushing advertisements to the right audience within market. And I will introduce one of in-market advertising, App Store Search Advertisement, also known as ASA. Apple announced ASA launched in 2016, which provides a chance for app developers to increase the awareness of their apps within App Store. ASA operates on a bidding system, which means that developers should place bids to run ads for certain keywords. Then, Apple put all relevant bids into an auction. For each keyword, one or more apps would win the auction to place ads for the keyword. This figure is an ASA example. When mobile users search keywords like hookup in App Store, the advertised app would be shown first with a light blue background and an ad logo, and then followed by the normal search result. Our study is motivated by the following research question. Question 1. How many apps have adopted ASA for promotion? As one of the most effective ways to promote apps within App Store, it is unknown to us how many apps are taking advantage of ASA to increase the awareness of their apps. Question 2. What kind of search keywords are most favored by the developers? Keyword selection is a key process to make the app promotion more effective. So it is interesting to study what kinds of keywords are most popular and whether there are differences across diverse categories of apps. Question 3. Can we identify app relations, like potential competitors, from ASA bidding keywords? The bidding keywords can reflect the intended user of corresponding apps. So we want to further investigate the app relations based on the bidding keywords. In response to these three questions, our research is divided into three parts, which are adoption of ASA, categorizing the ASA keywords, and app keywords relation analysis. I will introduce them in the following chapter. As no public information on the official App Store could be collected, so we collaborate with an anonymized mobile app intelligence company to collect this dataset. We collected the most popular apps in 22 mainstream categories, and their information from App Store from January 1st to 7th in 2021. Finally, we create a dataset with a total number of 47,000 popular apps. We further collected their bidding keyword during the span of the week, with 2.8 million unique bidding keywords and 13 million app keyword relations in a total. To answer research question 1, we analyzed the adoption of ASA. For all the apps we collected, only about 7.5% of them have delivered ASA ads. As shown in this histogram, 80.3% of apps in health and fitness category adopted ASA, and only 2.2% of apps in magazine and newspaper category adopted ASA promotions. This distribution could reflect the degree of app competition within each category. In general, the higher the percentage of using ASA within corresponding category means the higher competition, as we think these apps are highly possible to share same or similar functionality. We next analyze the number of bidding keywords covered by each app. On average, each app has bid 3,880 keywords, and this figure shows the overall distribution for all the apps with ASA promotion. About 24% of them bid less than 100 keywords, and 88% of them with less than 10,000 keywords. This scatter diagram reflects the relationship between the number of bidding keywords and the ranking of apps. As we expected, there is an overall positive correlation between the number of bidding keywords and app popularity. The more popular the app, the more bidding keywords they have covered. It is no doubt that for the apps covered many keywords, its ranking would be potentially promoted. And we found a very interesting point in this figure. Some most popular apps like Netflix, Google, and YouTube did not bid any ASA keywords. We speculated that as these apps are long-lasting popular apps, that almost everyone has these apps installed on his phone. It is unnecessary for them to bid ASA keywords for promotion. To answer research question 2, let's talk about our study on characterizing the ASA keywords. This figure presents the top 10 most competitive ASA bidding keywords. We found that, except for the 10th keyword Pinduoduo, which is the name of a popular Chinese shopping app, the rest of them are dating and social networking related, and almost all of them were bid by apps from over 12 categories. For example, even for the apps from weather category, they bid to play S for the keyword Tracker. So it seems that app developers are inclined to bid dating and social networking related keywords for ASA promotion. Besides, we observed that the length of different keywords is quite different. So we made statistics on the length of all keywords as shown in this figure. 5% of keywords contain a single word, and over 88% of them contain less than 6 words. We also found that some long keywords often contain the name of other popular apps, like this one. It contains the name of Instagram and Twitter. It suggests that some app developers are thinking to other apps users. To explore how app developers set and expand their keywords, we perform a manual analysis of the top 2,000 most popular keywords. Finally, we categorize the keywords into 2 types. Branded keywords, which means using the well-known brand names as keywords, such as Google and YouTube. Generic keywords, which are related to the general query requests, such as live apps, dating apps. Based on our analysis, brand keywords count for 10%, and generic words count for 90%. So we can think that most keywords are generic keywords. We define the exclusive keyword of each category as the keywords that only bid by the apps within one specific category. In this table, we listed top keywords and top exclusive keywords in 2 categories, and found that most top keywords are dating and social networking related, and most top exclusive keywords are related to the function of corresponding category. As shown in this word cloud of exclusive of keywords for these 2 categories. The exclusive keywords in education category, like learning and word, are related to education, and the exclusive keywords in food and drink category, like pizza and cooking, are diet related. We believe the bidding keywords can reflect the intended mobile users of corresponding apps, which naturally forms a relation graph. So we first create an app keyword graph. Based on this graph, we propose to infer the app competitive relations. Our graph has 3,540 app nodes, over 2.8 million keyword nodes, and over 30 million bidding relations. This graph can be used for supporting search keywords recommendation and app computer analysis. For example, App A and App B both cover keywords music apps and keywords kid songs. This means they may all be music apps, so we can supplicate that they have a competition. As aforementioned, we observed a portion of keywords are branded keywords, which could reflect the explicit app competition. For example, App A named heavy weather covered keyword weather for day, but this keyword is the name of App B. This means App A and B have explicit competition. That is to say, the advertised App A intends to attract users who search the name of App B. We matched the name of apps in our dataset with all the bidding keywords. At last, 3,540 brand keywords were found. We next inspect that if app A and app B share a large portion of bidding keywords, which means they have implicit computation. So we represent each app as a vector, where each bit refers to whether the corresponding keyword is covered by the app. Then we infer a pairwise computation of all the apps adopted ASA to measure the similarity between any two different apps, which forms over 10 million app pairs. With only 0.56% app pairs have a similarity score over 10%. This figure shows the overall distribution for the app pairs with over 10% of similarity. Only 4.85% of them have similarity score over 50%, which involves a total of 1,541 apps. In conclusion, we take the first step to understand ASA. We first build a large-scale ASA promotion dataset. We investigate the adoption of ASA by analyzing the proportion of apps, the number of keywords they bid, and the correlation of the number of ASA keywords with app popularity. We next study the characteristics of the bidding keywords to understand what kinds of keywords are favored by app developers. Besides, we are interested in app keywords relation analysis, seeking to review both explicit and implicit app computation from ASA bidding keywords. Our research efforts in this paper can contribute to different stakeholders of the mobile app ecosystem. For app developers, we can provide reasonable suggestions to make the most of ASA. Furthermore, our study on ASA can also be brought by other app markets like Google Play and third-party app markets to develop or improve their own in-market app advertising. At last, we have released our dataset to the research community for future reference. Thanks for listening. Any kind of collaboration is welcome. Feel free to connect me. Here is my contact information.